Narcissists dump their dysfunction onto you, and I want to give you a couple of examples from my own personal experiences. The narco friend that I was talking to, he was saying to me, oh, it's just not natural to, only have one partner or one sexual partner or one partner. And they just dump their dysfunction onto you because the thing is, it's not natural for them, but that doesn't mean it's not natural for everyone else. It's not natural for them because they cannot make a connection with another human being because they are not human and they don't have emotions and feelings and the same kind of thought patterns, and they don't think the way we do. They're on a totally different wavelength. So they try to spread this disease onto everyone else because they know that they can never ever connect with anyone. And when they see people with their families and children and they're married, they can't understand it. I know narcissists do get married, but they typically only get married to maintain their, holier than thou image. They're not getting married for the same reasons everyone else is, or they're getting married because the person has a lot of money and they're trying to take the money. They're up to something. They're not just getting married because they think they're going to live happily ever after and it's going to be this, they're totally not doing things for the same reason as the rest of us would be. But my point is, they try to inflict their dysfunction onto everyone else because they cannot experience those things, so they don't want anyone else to. So they're going to preach to you, oh, that's just not natural. It's like, well, no, I don't see a problem with it. I've been perfectly happy with one partner in the past. I mean, that's tends to be my goal. I don't want to be bouncing from one person to the next like you. So, I mean, it's like, because they are physically and mentally unable to do this, they think everyone else should not be able to do this as well. They just think oh, well, that's not natural. No, it's natural for everyone else. It's not natural for you. So you have to spread your garbage onto everyone else because you think, because you have to be miserable, that now the rest of us have to be miserable and alone like you because you can't connect with anyone. It's not my problem that you have a diseased brain and you can't connect with anyone. That's not my problem. You don't have to spread your garbage onto me. You see what I'm saying? So they want everyone to be miserable and alone since they are kind of, faulty and broken, and they don't work correctly as a human being. They think that the rest of us should then have to malfunction and not be able to be in a solid relationship. And then another time he said to me, he's like, well, people are emotional weaklings. And it's just like, you really have to really carefully sit back and analyze every single thing they say. It's very important. It's very important to analyze every single thing they say. And it was interesting that he said that because, first of all, he doesn't have any emotions, so he doesn't know what it's like to even experience emotions or cry or feel these variety of emotions, but yet he observed that other people are emotional weaklings. First of all, having emotions is a strength, and it's a strength that you don't have, that narcissists don't have. So you can't make a comment about something that you don't even know what it is. You've never even experienced these different emotions. But it also kind of shows how much they're observing everyone else. How did you come to make a statement that people are emotional weaklings? That means you can't experience it, but with your two eyes, you can watch someone else and their reactions, and we know they're very good at that. They definitely want to sit and observe everything you do and your ups and downs. They want to they want to control your emotions so they can observe it. Even if they can't feel it themselves, they certainly they understand. They have the mental comprehension that tears equate with pain. They can get that far, you know what I'm saying? They can put two and two together even if they can't experience it. But it's just interesting that he would make a comment like that. How would you know that people are emotional weaklings? That means you had to be doing something to inflict pain on someone else to get a reaction of tears or pain or anger or making them upset in some way. You had to observe that much to make a comment like that. So, I mean, that means you pretty clearly know what you're doing. So, you have to pay very close attention to what these people say. I'm saying you don't have to sit around and dwell on it 24/7. I mean, the more time that passes that you're not around them, the better and better you get. But it's you have to know different red flags for your safety in moving forward for the future. So it's just good to know these kind of things that they say and to pick up on. So definitely pay close attention to everything narcissists say, and with new people that you're meeting, that way you can pick up faster and get away from these people if you should happen to encounter them again.